Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Brandon, also known as the Georgia Picker. We're doing another What Sold video. This What Sold video is going to be slightly different, and that is mainly because instead of me showing you guys everything that I sold every couple of days, it's going to be everything that I sold in the entire week, because we just got back from vacation from Disney, and we went on vacation from Monday through Friday afternoon. Didn't get home until about the afternoon on Friday, and then I just took my my store off of vacation time or time away yesterday. So I will say my sales did take a little bit of a hit, but in today's video I really wanted to see over the course of just the week that we were on vacation, whenever I put my store on vacation mode, just to see where we are as far as our sales. Did it pay for our whole entire trip type ordeal? And usually anybody who's been doing this for a while, anytime you put your store on vacation mode, usually your sales are essentially cut in half, you know, give or take. I will say last year when I went to Universal, sales were actually pretty darn good. This time around, I didn't really list a whole lot before we went on vacation. I was already zoned out, ready to go and enjoy myself. But we had some okay sales, and I am going to compare the stats for the week that we were on vacation, and then last week added on to the week of Disney, just to kind of show you guys the difference between how much we made in 2 weeks compared to 1 week, if that makes sense. So overall, all I'm going to be doing is showing you guys, or telling you guys how much we spent at Disney, telling you guys how much we sold during the week that we were at Disney, but then we're also going to add in the prior week, because that was the week where I was really ramping up the listings, and show you guys how much we sold there and whether or not we're in the green or the negative per week. You guys will understand it whenever I get to it at the end of the video. But overall, we got 30 items going out. So I'm not going to tell you guys exactly how much we sold. We're going to wait for the end. And so we sold 30 items in 1 week. And like I said, our sales did take a little bit of a hit. I will say this though. I will give you guys one stat right here at the beginning. So whenever I put my store on vacation mode, my sales went down by 63.5%. Now again, that could also be because that last few days I didn't list really anything going up into vacation, and but 63% of my sales went down by 63.5%. So but either way, all good. We got 30 packages that we have to pull, pack, and ship out for Monday morning, and we're back on the grind, you guys. We are excited to be back, and I'm ready to get to work, man. I'm ready for this year to be something big. So with that being said, let's go ahead and pull the stuff in this room. We'll go over there to the spare bedroom, and then we'll go to the garage. Alright guys, so right here in M3, this is something that my wife found. This is actually a nice little bola for you guys. I've never heard of this brand before, never even found it out there in the wild before. I had to take it out of the case. So this is a solar meter digital ultraviolet radio meter, and I guess the brand is Solar Tech. You guys, I've never seen this before. My wife picked it up. I think we paid a couple bucks for it, and this thing right here ended up selling for $70, you guys, and it probably weighs about 8 to 10 ounces, somewhere around there with the box. So I mean, 70 bucks into something that I've never seen before, and the wifey found that. So shout out to her for actually using her phone and looking stuff up. And that's the beautiful thing about reselling, you guys, is that the power of reselling is literally the knowledge that you have, but also it's in the palm of your hands with your phone. You can look up anything and everything on eBay for the most part within the reasoning. And then if you guys don't have Worth Point, then we won't talk about that. We'll talk about that at a different day. And matter of fact, this is actually the Solar Meter 5.0. So, but yeah, that's the greatest thing about reselling. The power is in your hands. Look it up, and especially if it's something interesting like that. Me personally, I probably would have never looked that up, but I'm glad the wifey did. So $70 plus shipping on that item. All right, so it looks like we have a Milwaukee grinder going out, and we're looking for a particular model, and this is it right here, I believe. Yeah, pretty sure. Let's double check it. So we're looking at 2680-20. That is correct. We got this in a deal a while back. We are in the green on this deal. Just have some wear. I will probably wipe this down a little bit more, just make it a little bit more presentable. But either way, that thing right there sold for $48 plus shipping. And I believe we paid like 10 bucks a piece for them. All right, from our main man, Matt. He told me about this brand, and I've never heard of it before. So I love talking new brands and all this other stuff. Yes?
What did you want me to do with this fish finder?
You mean the noise collar?
Oh yeah, sure.
You can put it in that tote.
That's it.
guess what? I'm putting you on camera. Look at Max. Tell everybody how did you have fun at Disney?
I did.
Yeah? Tell them how many steps we took at Disney.
We walked a total of 32 miles, which ended up being like 70,000 steps.
71,000.
71,000.
Yeah.
And
Crazy.
it was a lot. And to be completely honest, I don't ever want to go back.
Yeah. So I haven't told them how much we spent yet. I'm waiting to the end of the video, so don't spoil it. But yeah, let's just say Disney is very more expensive than going to like Universal Studios. So
yeah.
But we
Call
had
me
fun.
back up here whenever you discuss it.
Yeah, but we had fun though.
We did. We had fun. But I'll be back up in a little bit to tell y'all why we're not going back.
Yeah. So before my wife rudely interrupted me, I'm kidding. My main man Matt, when we did the private pick with him, we spent $1,500, walked away with about $7,000 worth of stuff. I believe we are in the green on that deal now. So this is a brand that I've never heard of. I believe it's called Coravin. It's a wine preservation system, and I think if I remember correctly, I think Matt said that it automatically drills down to the cork or it brings the cork out. I don't remember exactly. Oh wait, here you go, right here. Never remove the cork, unmatched preservation. So yeah, I guess it maybe goes all the way down through the cork, and that way the cork is still in there. I'm not exactly too sure. Coravin is a great brand. Now, I did take a little bit of a pay cut essentially from this. I was on vacation. I was like, you know, I want to see a couple sales or whatever. And this Coravin Model 6 core preservation system ended up, I put it up there for 150. Somebody sent me an offer for 100. And well, I guess it was actually a little bit of negotiation, but I was like, you know what, man, let's go ahead and do it. So they paid $100 for this, and happy to see it go. But Coravin is the brand name. If you guys ever see that? All right, something that I've had for quite some time, you guys. I believe it's gonna be this thing right here. Yeah. So this thing right here is actually a Danbury Mint King of the Jungle little figurine by Garfield, or of Garfield. And the long story about this, whenever I first started getting into reselling, probably like within my first year, that's how long I've had this. So I've had it for about 3 years. And I've had it up there for like, you know, 30 bucks. And over the years, I've lowered it down and down and down. And finally, I had it at about $5. I was like, you know what? Put it up there for $5. And then after this year, if it doesn't sell, I'm going to put it in a yard sale. Or just, you know, get rid of it. Do something with it. Finally, somebody sent me an offer, and I took it and ran. I had it up there for $5. Somebody sent me an offer for $3 plus shipping. So I decided to take that because I'm glad to see it go. And we've had that for quite some time. So $3 plus shipping for that Danbury Mint piece. You know, and it's a funny story about this item right here. So this right here is an action figure that we got at a yard sale a long time ago. Probably, I don't know, easily over a year. This is X-Men Colossus 5-inch action figure. Now, before we went on Disney, whenever I was kind of straightening up just a little bit, I actually had him in my hand. I was like, I guess he's never going to sell. And what do you know? Like, my first day on vacation, it sold. It's weird how that stuff manifests. Me and a buddy of mine, we talk about that sometimes, where it's like, man, it's like something that hasn't sold in the past 2 years, and finally when you touch it, it's like it sells. I don't know. Very weird. Didn't go for a whole lot of money, but it did sell for $5 plus shipping. And then one of my favorite things to sell whenever I do find it, again, I've only found it twice in my lifetime, one in a storage unit, and that item technically still hasn't sold, but it got out there for $3,800. But if you guys remember that HVAC yard sale that I got, or that I went to, it's the Starrett, Starrett, if you guys can't see that. This right here is basically a depth micrometer. Starrett is a great brand. Like I said, it's not really a brand that I see out there a lot. Been doing this full time for about 4 years, and I've only seen 2. And this is pure profit. From that HVAC yard sale, we've already made all of our money back, plus some. This right here ended up selling for $45 plus shipping. And it's right here, I got a whole bunch of like die-cast cars that are listed individually. Whenever I was first getting into reselling die-cast cars, I was just listing them individually before I actually learned that lining them up, just when you grow as a reseller, you realize when you do some of the dumb things, right? Some things are cool selling individual, but I probably should have lotted up a lot of them. But regardless, you learn, you live, you learn, and all that good stuff. So this right here is a 2021 M2 Machines Chevy Camaro Z28. This right here ended up selling for $8 plus shipping. All right, looks like we have a golf club going out. I think it's going to be this right here, this Callaway Mac Daddy 4. And it is 60 degree up. So this right here is from Peaches to Beaches. We paid $10 for this golf club. And yeah, Peaches to Beaches of this year. This right here ended up selling for $38 plus shipping. And just like everything, you know, be on the lookout for golf clubs. Golf clubs sell for the most part year round. And happy to see that go. But now we have another item going on. I think it's going to be this. Let me open it up real quick. Okay, so this is it. It says bobbing for apples. It is a Linux piece. Now, if you guys remember that storage unit I did in South Carolina, I forget which city it was in, and we found a bunch of Franklin Mint cars, a lot of Linux pieces, the salt and pepper shakers, a lot of really cool stuff. And I'm not going to take it out of the box, but this is what it looks like right there. It's like a witch bobbing for apples, and ended up selling for $24 plus shipping, and we are in the green from that storage unit. So very cool to see that go. I don't really deal with a whole lot of fragile pieces per se. Like this rack right here is basically kind of dedicated to that, other than the ornaments on bottom and a little bit of tools. But I don't really do a whole lot of glassware, you know, like this type of stuff, you know. So, but you know, I'm trying to keep like a rack that's kind of dedicated to that type of stuff, because it's one of those fields that I really want to learn, you know. The more and more I do this, but it's not really a dedicated thing that I'm trying to do. But I do want to learn it eventually. But overall, glad to see that piece go. But this is the next item, this little Barbie cookware set. Now this yard sale was pretty insane. I can't remember exactly how much we spent. We got there early and we found the Avon spice jars, and we got a whole bunch of stuff for like, I don't know, 20 bucks, 25 bucks. And made some good money on that. This is pure profit. 1997 Mattel Barbie Special Collection cookware little doll set accessories, sold for $20 plus shipping. All right, guys, I believe this golf club's gonna go out. So this is a Nike brand, Nike Sumo. Let me double check to make sure this is right. Yeah, so Sasquatch. Yep, there's the Sasquatch and the R Flex, regular Flex. So this right here, story behind this, we saw a Facebook Marketplace deal. It was a Nike Sumo bag, yellow and black golf bag. Had a full set, or maybe it was missing one or two. I don't think it was quite a full set, because if it was a full set, I probably would have sold them together. A couple other things, a little Odyssey putter, paid 150 bucks. Well, the golf bag alone we actually sold for 150, and I'm pretty sure we've already sold a few Nike golf clubs. This is pure profit. Nike SQ Sasquatch Approach Wedge ended up selling for $40 plus shipping. All right, yeah, it's a little bread and butter item. We pick these up, you know, from time to time at yard sales for like a couple bucks, whatever, $5. Not like big money makers, but they always tend to sell. These are extra large 40-42 boxers, and yeah, probably got like, I don't know, $2 or $3 into this. This right here sold for 15 bucks plus shipping. All right, right here, something that we got a while back. Let's see, it's gotta be in here somewhere. All right, guys, so right here in M2, let's see, it's gonna, yeah, I think it's right here. A while back, we went to a yard sale. We got a security system type stuff. We got 3 different Army rucksacks for like 10 bucks a piece. Did really well at that yard sale, so this is pure profit. Doesn't go for a whole lot, but I've never picked it up in the past. But Cashel Crusader fly mask for horses. Never picked it up before, never heard the brand, but I thought it was cool enough to pick up, and sold for $20 free shipping. All right, if you guys remember from the HVAC yard sale, we picked up like 3 of these. This is the last one we have, and all of them are sold. And we still got a bunch more stuff from that HVAC garage sale. This one is the 2298 right there, 72 inches. Yeah, charging hoses. Yeah, brand new. Yeah, so again, made plenty of money on that yard sale. Trying to find some better lighting here. And but yeah, brand new, and it sold for $80 plus shipping. And yeah, be on the lookout for like yellow jacket manifolds, that type of stuff. At least look into them, because you will find these out there in the wild. All right, we got kind of a cool piece. We did this in a, we got this in a unit last year. I want to say in December or November. And it's this Brooder cement truck. Let's see if I can balance that with one hand. A little bit heavy and awkward. But yeah, there it is right there. I think from that unit, I want to say we're in the green as well. Like I said, whenever you guys do storages, you get your money back pretty darn quick. So this cement truck right here ended up selling, not for a whole lot, but it did sell for $40 plus shipping. Had it up there for 50, and I've had offers from like 30, 25, and I figured I'd hold out to maybe at least 40. And finally, after, I guess, going on, what, 6 months or so, finally got that offer. So I did decide to accept that. So happy to see that go, because now I freed up a little bit of room on my rack. So now we got to pull a golf club, and it might take me a minute to find that. All right, I believe I found it. It's gonna be right here. I will double check it to verify. I believe this is from that golf club repair unit. So I paid 450 bucks. If you guys have not seen that video, again, go to my playlist, go to storage units, because that unit was a very underrated unit. Now, you know, I was in a recent podcast with Nurse Flipper, Rod, Mojo Dojo, and we did basically like a 2-hour podcast, and we were talking about like, what is y'all's best ROI? My best ROI is by far storage units. Now they replied garage sales, you know, and that type of stuff, because I don't think they've ever really done storage units, and it makes sense because garage sales ROI is really great at garage sales. But my ROI is from storage units, even though we don't really get a whole lot of them, but we try to get them whenever we can, and the ROI is just absolutely insane. So my whole purpose of talking about it is because the golf club repair unit, we paid 450 bucks for that unit. After everything was listed, all said and done, we should make around $22,000. Obviously, you cut people deals, let's just say $17,000. There's no way you're going to go to a yard sale, spend 450 bucks to make $17,000. Now, could it happen? Sure, it probably could happen, but it's very rare that that would happen. But this is on numerous occasions. When we won the train unit, you know, my portion of that was $4,500, and I mean, I think that unit did, I think 70, 80,000, if not a little bit more than that, and it's just absolutely amazing. And you just no way you're gonna pay that much money to make that much money, if that makes sense. So, if I had to give some advice about sourcing, I would say if you guys can do one storage unit a month, just casually get into it. And I'm not saying go after those big 10x20s, 10x30s like I do. Start out by like a little 5x5, 5x8, 5x10, and then just kind of fill your way into it, and try it like once a month, or maybe once every couple months. It might change your perspective on that hard work, because if you spend, let's say, $1,000 on a storage unit, and let's say it takes you about 2 months to get through, and you don't really technically have to source, I mean, your cost of goods go down, you're not spending as much money, but then you score big on a unit. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. Before I get into it, and you know, I know you guys are tired of me rambling probably, but I also like to share my experiences. But whenever we did a unit in Jacksonville, March of last year, we found over 200,000 cards. We found a Nintendo Virtual Boy, video games, comic books out the wazoo. I mean, it was absolutely incredible, and our round trip was $800. Now, I've already made all my money back, plus probably times 5, and I have not even touched the 200,000 cards. So that just goes to show you that there is some serious money in storage units. Not going to ramble about that no more. This right here is from that golf club repair unit. This is a 3-wood VRS Nike, 15 degrees, 63 grams, regular flex. Sold for $40 plus shipping. All right, right here in M3, we have a fig pin. I honestly I have no idea where we got this from. Probably in a bulk deal at some point. Batman fig pin sold for $5 plus shipping. Alrighty guys, so we're over here, and I believe, let's see, these are the 620, okay, 608s right here, okay. So these are the shoes we're looking for, and I think I am gonna try to turn this room into a little bit more of a room right there. But anyway, so New Balances 608s, I believe these are from an estate sale. Probably paid no more than $5 for them. These 608s sold for 22 bucks plus shipping. Okay, something that's pretty cool that I've never picked up in the past before, and that's gonna be these snowboard boots. These are called 32. These are right here actually in my neighborhood. Whenever I bought them for $4, if you guys could believe that. They're pretty clean. Looks like they've only been used a little bit, but overall great condition. And yeah, these snowboard boots, like I said, I paid $4 for them, and they ended up selling for $57 plus shipping. And I picked up snowboard boots in the past, but never the brand 32. If you guys look that up, it's actually a pretty good little bolo for you guys. And this is Davey Allison. I think we got this at a yard sale at some point. Probably paid $1 or $2 for it. Not making a whole lot of money on it, but hats are pretty easy to ship, easy to sell type thing. This hat right here ended up selling for $10 plus shipping. And with that being said, that's everything going out in this room. Now I gotta go downstairs and pull the rest of stuff in the garage. All right, guys, so we're in the garage now. Now, the garage is pretty crazy because we've been garage selling. We didn't list anything from the yard sales before we left for Disney, so the garage is freaking a little crazy. We still got stuff from Matt that we got. This is the stuff from the week before we left, but a bunch of stuff. And then we got our new coffee table-ish. New, right? But it's used, but it's nice. But yeah, we got a lot of work to do, and then yeah, some stuff in there. So anyways, we got a lot of stuff to do in such little time, man. We working nonstop, but again, I love it, man. I love being crazy busy. Really, I wish I was a little bit more organized, but there's only so much you can do. And then we still have all the stuff from Peaches to Beaches, like the drums and stuff. I just haven't had time to get to them because we have other stuff going on. So we're gonna slowly get back into the listing game tonight as soon as I pack up all these packages. So we have a Guitar Hero World Tour, brand new seal. This is from Peaches to Beaches, sold for 15 bucks plus shipping. And we had like 3 or 4 of these, so this is the last one, I believe, and it is. So 15 bucks plus shipping on Guitar Hero World Tour. And something that we got from a person who does storage units. His name's Redmond, and a very, very good dude. He's cutting me so many deals, and he's pretty reasonable, man. I cannot complain. The Tarzan Chronicles, this was in a bundle deal with him. He basically just grabbed a tote and was like, hey, would you be interested in this type of stuff? And I looked at some of the stuff, and there was a camera lens in there. There was Hummel figurines. I think Swarovski, was it Swarovski? Maybe that was a different deal. And this book and a couple other things. Already made our money back. And yeah, so this is from 1999. Tarzan Chronicles hardcover book, sold for $50 plus shipping. And had that up there for $70. Somebody sent me an offer for like $40. I rebutted with $60. They rebutted with $50. So I was like, you know what, I'm already in the green. Let's just go ahead and move the product, get some money in our pocket, and reinvest. So happy to see that go. Okay, so this next item is going to be a Dallas Cowboys Emmitt Smith 1993 Pacific Silver Circular Prisms card. Now, this is something that I listed a long time ago. And this person named Chris, shout out to Chris. Apparently he watches the video. And we do appreciate you, Chris. And Chris actually reached out to me through a attached message of the sale. Or maybe it was no, I'm sorry. It was a message from a counter offer, even though he counter offered at the exact price that I wanted the item for. So, but it was pretty cool. And basically, I'll explain it to you guys here in a minute. Let me see where exactly it's at. It's in M6. Okay, M6. Where are we at? And this is the second time this has happened to me. One other time was in person. And look at that, just for you, Chris. The only thing that's in here. So this card right here, Emmitt Smith. So Chris asked me if I could actually sign this card. So I told him, absolutely, I can sign it for you. I told him front or back, and he said, doesn't matter to me, brother. So, I think the way I'm going to do it, I think we are going to sign it on the front just because it is shiny. I never signed a football card. That's not me, right? So, but I have signed a baseball bat before. So, but yeah, no, it's very, very cool, Chris, for you to reach out to me for, sign something, and I would definitely do that, and I will get it on camera before the end of this video. So shout out to Chris for the sale, and it sold for $5 plus shipping, and looking forward to signing it. Okay, so if you guys heard me earlier, from that Jacksonville storage unit March of last year, this is actually one of the items that we had in there. There's tons of stuff: Star Wars, Star Trek, video games, I mean, all types of stuff. 200,000 cards. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's all of these cards right here. We have never been through any of them, front all the way to the bottom. These boxes fell, but all of that, you guys, is all cards. And I'm fixing to do a whatnot show very, very soon, and I'm just gonna grab box for box, weigh it, and then we're gonna run the whole box. So very excited to do that soon. But anyways, getting back to this Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi, this right here ended up selling for $25 plus shipping. All right, so this stuff is something that I always say pick up. The Pyrex boilers. Look for the percolators. That type of stuff is worth good money. Oh, here we go, percolator right here. So this is a percolator, sorry. These are worth some good money. The reason why this one's wasn't worth as much, it is missing a screw. It doesn't really affect the item itself, but I actually ended up cleaning this up pretty good. I think I paid, I don't know, like a couple bucks per one. I think a 1 yard sale, They had like 6 or 7 of them. They were really nasty looking, but I cleaned them up and they look basically brand new. So this one right here ended up selling for $25 plus shipping. And you guys, before I lie to you, I think this is actually the percolator that sold. Yeah, so you guys, this is the actual one that sold for 25 bucks plus shipping, and this is the one that has not sold yet. So this is what I was looking for. New Wave, what is this? New Wave Pro Infrared. Basically, it's the top part. It's the thing that heats up, the heating element. Got some New Waves a while back. Decided to part them out because the domes do a lot better. Or not domes. It's basically like the clear round piece that kind of covers that. And ended up selling for 15 bucks plus shipping. Now these aren't really worth a whole lot, but the clear rings, domes, whatever you guys want to call them, those do well. A couple of the other accessories do well as well, but I've had that for quite some time, and it finally sold for 15 bucks plus shipping, and it's in pretty good condition. Okay, now that is everything going out for tomorrow morning. 30 items. We're gonna go back upstairs real quick. We're gonna sign that card for Chris, and then we're gonna get into the breakdown. All right, Chris, so on vacation, Chris requested us to sign this Emmitt Smith football card. And he said front or back? Which one do you think would be better? I said front, just because it's shiny. Then you got the back. Think front might be better?
Sure.
Okay, we're gonna go with the front. All right, so, just so you can witness this, right? I guess we're gonna go middle and then going across. I think that might be the best. Now, my handwriting is not the greatest, and I'm assuming you want the signature of the Georgia Picker. So I'm just gonna do Georgia Picker, and again, my handwriting is not the greatest, but we will do what we can. Georgia Picker, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that looks good.
Yeah.
It's not the greatest, not the greatest handwriting. Didn't go all my life for thinking that I was going to be signing something, but again, it's the second time I've done this. One was a baseball bat, this is a card. So absolutely, if you guys ever have any requests like this, let me know and I'll be more than happy to sign something for you. Also too, Chris, I'm going to send you a sticker as well, a Georgia Picker sticker. It rhymes, weird, but it's life. And thank you so much. Now let's go upstairs and get you guys the breakdown of the sales. Alrighty guys, so now that we got everything pulled, it is 1:34 in the afternoon, so I should get a lot of the stuff packed up pretty quick. I would assume hopefully be done by, be nice to be done by like 3:34. That'd be nice. All right, so let's go and do this breakdown. So we spent a lot of money at Disney. Now I know this has been a little bit of a long video, but I want to give you guys some advice. I want to give you guys the full breakdown because I believe in full transparency when you guys are doing social media. Okay, so the amount of money that we spent at Disney was so for our Disney tickets, that would be 4 days, 1 park per day. We spent a total of $843.48 just for tickets. For the hotel room, which was for 5 nights, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No, sorry, it was for 4 nights. So Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, checked out Friday morning. Hotel was $639 even. And then of course we have all of these expenses. That includes gas to get there, gas to get back, snacks, food, whatever else includes in the vacation, parking for the each park, because we didn't stay at one of the resorts because the resorts were like $500 to $600 a night. I'm like, nope. So anyways, after all of those expenses, we spent a total of $3,080.39. Pretty insane stuff. Now, for the week of me putting in my eBay store for time away vacation mode, my sales dropped by 63.5% of sales. We have actually only sold 32 items the week that I went on vacation for a total of $1,418.50. And it's just unbelievable to think that going on vacation mode can affect your sales. But again, like I said, also another thing that plays in part of it, I didn't really list that last couple days going on vacation, so that probably has to do with it as well, which puts us in the negative technically by $1,705.53 compared to the expenses plus on top of what we made that week. It is what it is. But I also wanted to put it in perspective of the week prior. The week prior where I really ramped up my listings to really get those sales in to prepare for Disney. Now, if you compare that week before Disney plus the week of Disney, we technically sold like $5,800, which put us technically in the green by $2,723.24. So we actually did really well. So whichever way you look at it, that week plus the week that we went to Disney, we actually made some good money. But the week of Disney, sales dropped by 63.5%. So pretty wild stuff. So if you guys enjoyed the breakdowns, please let me know in the comment section below. If you guys have any advice for these what sold videos, I'm glad to be bringing them back. But if you guys have any advice, anything that you guys want me to implement into the what sold videos, do you guys want me to talk about a certain topic? Do you guys want me to do challenges, this, that, and the other? Just let me know in the comment section below, and I will be more than happy to provide that for you. So with that being said, we'll see you guys next video. It's your boy Georgia Picker. Much love, glad to be back. Peace.
I don't wanna wake up.